Welcome to our home. We are a minimalist family of 7. We live on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and today I want to take you on a tour of our home. I want to show you exactly what stuff we have and also how we live in these spaces. I'm going to start in what I think is the heart of our home, and that is our kitchen, living and dining room. This space is very open, it has lots of natural light, and it makes my minimalist heart so happy. Our kitchen has been completely organized around unloading our dishwasher and what little people can access. So keeping things down low so that it's easy for kids to get what they need and also to help put the dishes away. And also something that's really important to me is being able to clear off the counters when we're finished in the kitchen. Now, of course, my kitchen does not always look this good. In fact, it can often look like a hot mess. But I do love that we can always reset it back to clear after each meal. To do that, I make sure that I have space for the kettle, the toaster, and our blender, which make them really easy to get up and put on the counter, but they don't have to live there all the time. We also have a really thin pantry, and although it has quite a good amount of storage space, it is a little tricky to organize. So what I try and do is prioritize the things that we're using all the time, and then I have a separate stockpile overflow in our linen cupboard, which means that I can still buy in bulk, which for a family of our size is essential, but I can have what I'm using on the day-to-day available in our pantry. One of the things that has been an absolute game changer for me is having a miscellaneous drawer in our kitchen. I keep hair supplies and office supplies right here in the kitchen so that everything I need is at my fingertips. Although it seems weird to keep hair supplies here, because this is where I am usually helping kids get ready in the morning, this is one of the best places for it. One of my favorite things about our kitchen is the breakfast bar. I love being able to chat to the kids while I'm making lunches and they are having breakfast. It also looks into our family living room, which is great if kids are sitting there after school. I can be chatting to them and making dinner at the same time, or helping with homework if someone is at the kitchen bench. As you will see, I do only have one plant in this entire house, and it is fake because I have children and a cat, so plants are just not on the agenda right now, but I feel like every other minimalist home tour has one, so at least I have one this time. This video is sponsored by our YouTube memberships. It is a great way for you to support this channel as well as get some amazing perks, whether it is our custom emojis that you can use on YouTube or Discord, or the badges, or my personal favorite, our members only live stream every single month. Or if you need some personalized help, we have you covered. We offer one-on-one Zoom calls where I can come up a plan for you that's going to keep you organized and sorted. If you want any further information about all of the perks available in our memberships, check out the link down below. Up until just recently, we used to eat always outside at our outdoor dining table, but we were just finding that due to the weather and our kids growing up that we really wanted to invest in a good dining table, and I am so glad we did. I love this space. I love getting around the table every night with my family, and I also love the aesthetic of it. It reminds me a little bit of an Apple store. I really think it looks clean and minimal, but it's also super practical. The chairs are really sturdy, and I'm not worried about my kids breaking anything, but we can still enjoy this space. This is our master bedroom, and as my husband and I both work from home, it actually doubles as our office, and so we had to get a little bit creative in this space to make both things work, but I feel like we found a really good balance. Now, The Japanese futon is one of my favorite things about our bedroom. I love how much space it opens up. And if you are curious about all of the what, whys, and hows we use our Japanese futon, I'll leave a link down below for a full video on that. It is so good. I love how I feel sleeping on it, and I also love how much space we gain because we can fold it away during the day, and this sort of transforms the space into our office. So my husband uses a sit-stand desk, and primarily we use it standing, and I also have all of my video gear attached to this desk so that I can sit down and live stream really quickly and really easily in this space. Moving into our walk-in wardrobe, I would say we have a fairly minimal wardrobe. My husband certainly has a few more items than I do, but we find that hanging clothes is the easiest for us across the board because we have so much hanging space. We also have a 3-drawer dresser that we keep inside our walk-in wardrobe. I really like that it keeps everything really clean in there, and that I've also got a lot of extra space that as I'm sorting washing or I've got things hanging for other people in our family, I have some space to do so. Up the top of our wardrobe is where we keep all of our camera gear. This is just really functional space for us because it's right at our fingertips. Whenever I need batteries or lights or a new lens, it's all right here where I already am. This is our media room, and as a family who love movies and TV shows, this is one of our favorite parts of our house. It is very minimal and very clutter-free on purpose because this room is where our front door opens onto, so when our guests come, it just makes it super easy that this room never gets too messy. I absolutely love this couch. It fits everyone. It has a really low profile, and it really doesn't matter if kids want to sit on the edge or the top, this couch is made for it. One of my favorite pieces in this room is this wonderful print from IKEA. I just love that it adds color and depth. I really love artwork, and one of the problems I have is that I am so picky about what I want, and I just keep searching and searching until I find the perfect thing. This picture spoke to me. We have almost exclusively all white walls, so I really felt that this wall could handle such a big print. One of the best things we bought for our media room was this TV stand. Opting for a TV stand over an entertainment unit really keeps that minimal look. It allows us to not have any sort of visual clutter down the bottom. It's also really safe for our kids, and there is nothing they can get into. It was by far one of my favorite purchases. Now, as you can see, I have no throw pillows on our lounge. That is because it drives me nuts to be picking them up. So I just opted for none at all. Our couch is really comfy, and I'm most happy for kids to bring out pillows and blankets if they need to. I do keep one weighted blanket in this room, and it's made from bamboo, so it's great in summer and in winter and great for calming a grumpy child. This room is one of my favorites. Even though our front door is right there, most of the time when we are coming home, we come in through our garage. So although it is not particularly pleasing to the eye, I have made our garage super functional. So my kids, for the most part, are really visual. So having spots for their bag, areas where they can hang up things, and boxes for shoes is a really great way of getting stuff put away for the most part when we get home. I also have built in some spare space so that if we are coming in and then going straight out to extracurricular activities, that there is some space that my kids can dump and run, and we can come back to it when we're less busy. Let's talk kids' rooms. So we have 5 children who range in age from our youngest, who is 4, to our eldest, who is 15. And we are also a blended family, so making sure that everyone feels like they have their own space and that this is home is one of our top priorities. My 2 littlest, who are 4 and 8, they are really visual organizers. So they like to be able to see everything really quickly. So by using open baskets and hanging the rest of their clothes, it makes it super easy for them to pick out outfits and to put clothes away. Our two middle girls are actually a bit of a hybrid. They really like good organizing systems, but they also like to have some visual elements too. So by placing a display board that they can change up with photos and pictures and drawings, they are able to use some visual decor as well as tuck away those things that they're not using all the time. My teenage son is probably the most minimalist out of all of our children. He is super clean and analytical, and his room reflects him perfectly. He is no nonsense, and he likes to just get in and out and be able to see everything he's got. So one of the things I found really helpful was just letting go of having the cupboard door shut. Even though I think it looks nicer, it's so much easier for him to just keep this open. He can get access to all of the things he uses every day, and everything else is tucked away. And if you are curious about how I keep my kids' bedrooms clean most of the time, I've got a whole video about that. Now let's move on to our laundry. Now this is a space that's kind of like the only space that is just for me, and so I can organize it how I want. So aside from a few pet care items for our cat Minnie, I keep this really clutter-free. We have 2 bathrooms in this house, and one of them is used by my kids and one of them is my husband and I's ensuite. So in my kids' bathroom, I try and keep this super functional for them. I keep just the bath toys that they're using on a regular basis and only the products that they're currently using. I keep all of the spare products in my bathroom. It just makes sure that we don't end up with 3 things open at once, and I just give it to them as they need it. In our bathroom, I keep anything that is not used on a daily basis underneath the sink, and I have a whole basket just for those items that are not currently in use but are like spare things or things that we use less often. In the mirrored cabinet on top of our bathroom, I keep all of the items that we use every single day. I have a really pared down makeup bag so that all of those items that I'm using every single day are quick and easy to access, and anything else lives underneath. If you would like to know more about how I organize and keep things organized, I will have a playlist listed in the description box below.